What's going on, guys? Your boy X here, and Neji. Today we're doing that Boruto episode 254 live reaction. So, last we left off, your boy Boruto failed with the Talk no Jutsu. That would be ashamed. And instead of him wanting Igana to keep going, he's like, hey, I'll sacrifice myself. Instead of continuing this war, kill me and end the war. So I like the fact that Boruto does. We know he's not gonna die. Come on, we know he's not gonna die. But I like the fact that he has definitely matured way more than what he was at the beginning of this series, right? And to the fact that he understands the gravity of the situation at hand, and he understands, hey, my sacrifice can help all of this, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Today's episode should be action-packed. We'll see. But yeah, remember though, guys, for more Boruto live reactions / reviews, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. Boys, we're trying to get to that 40K very close. So if you're new here, you come here often, you're not subscribed yet, you love Boruto, hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Also, too, I have been doing some JoJo videos for the All-Star Battle R demo that's out right now. So I'll leave it up here if you want to check it out, probably at the end of the video, too. But, support your boy with the video games. Just saying. All right, about to begin this, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's get the Spiral of Revenge. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm still trying to figure out, what did he put a little speaker on him? Does he have an air tag on? What's going on here? Misty with the quickness, I can't afford to lose you. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. What do you mean? Because he's gonna be dead. What are you talking about? I didn't read some of y'all comments. Well, I read all y'all comments, but it was funny that some of y'all said, did he not know that his sister was trying to kill Boruto first? That was funny. I really don't think he does. He's missing some information for sure. Oh yeah, and by the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I forgot to say that at the beginning. I'm going to have to say that during my review portion, because I know some people probably skip ahead to the hype parts of the reaction. But yeah, happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. Wait a minute. I just noticed in the flashback, there were scenes that he wasn't even in. Well, I guess maybe he just means all the hate, all the stuff that's happened overall. So I guess that makes sense. I'm just saying. I was like, wait a minute. I thought he was having flashbacks. I'm like, you weren't even in that scene. Once again, he didn't even kill him. What was he about to do? Punch Boruto? Oh yeah, of course. Restrain yourself. I mean, oh my God! Boruto's getting jump. Now we know. We all know if this happened for real, Momoshiki is popping out of Boruto and stopping this bullshit. So, I mean, Boruto was safe regardless. Momoshiki ain't having this shit. That boy gonna fly in the air and just obliterate all these fucking ships. That idiot. Oh yeah, see, Kawaki got a whole nother plan going on. God damn. I mean, this is pretty sad though. I'm just saying, you know. I mean, actually, there's no blood or nothing. He's not even getting like a bruise. Like, you would think by now he would have like, you know, like a bruise, cuts, bleeding from the nose or something. His face looks perfectly clean right now. Like, I think I need to see some of that to be a little bit more sad for him right now. You know, look how clean his face looks. Wow. Have we seen Mitsuki cry before? I want to say he cried during that his arc that he had with those little clone people, right? When his friend died. I can't remember if we've seen Mitsuki cry before, but I just brought that up because it looked like he was about, like, his voice was cracking. I can't handle this anymore. You're telling me his clothes got a little dirt on it, but his face is clean as a whistle. Boy. See, Sarada's crying. Where's some Mitsuki tears at? Shit, I don't even think we've seen Sarada cry before. Well, no, I'll take that back. I think it has something to do with her dad, probably. Shouldn't have died. I mean, I'm not. The animation is good so far this episode. You know, not complaining about that. I mean, he just got jumped by 6 people beating the shit out of him. You know, I was gonna say that. I was like, if anybody should be beating him up, it's to be the kid, because that was his dad. How did he even have this ready to go? How? There's no way unless they just put that there. It's like, I have a feeling we're gonna get to use this. Something's telling me. Kawaki, can you please hurry up? Because this is crazy. I'm worried about Boruto, but well, look at that. They made it right on time to see Boruto get killed. Boruto just falls off the ship like, what the fuck? No, they're gonna be fine. I mean, he is just a kid. Doesn't want to. Don't worry, I'll just jump off the boat. Man, bro, I mean, look, Boruto's a real one. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, though, we know he's not die. He's not gonna die. But I mean, could you imagine right here he dies? I mean, shit would have been crazy. Honestly, this would have probably hit way better if like one of the other three had did it. Like, I don't know, like, you know, Boonton just did this shit. Or if this is where Kagura died. If this is where Kagura died, this would have probably hit so different. I'm telling y'all. Kagura's death was still pretty good just because it was out of nowhere. But, like, could you imagine Kagura died right here? Would have been tragic. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, oh. Oh. Why even egg them on? He just said he wanted to die to stop all of this. Wow. I mean, see, that's different. Now you're attacking me. Oh, that boy Mitsuki! Yes! Oh, he's... Boy, Mitsuki will kill all of them. Please transform. Hey, that had to be some willpower right there. But I'm just saying, if they actually attack you, that's way different than you attacking them because Boruto died. Okay, don't say that because it's a little strange in the manga then. I know it's something you can't suppress. Aren't you sad? Damn. Damn. She says she's not holding back. God damn. Oh, she switched back. Oh boy, I thought he's like, well, she can't, but I can. Hey, they ain't real ones. He don't know what to say now. Wow. Are we about to get like a? Are we about to get like a reenactment of like when they first met? I think I'm assuming that's what's about to happen. You know, every time I hear this song right here, it kind of sounds like that, like the startup to that Budokai song. I can't remember which one it is, but if you played Dragon Ball Z Budokai, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Like the startup to this song. Nigga, is that a ice water dragon? Bro, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that shit look clean as hell. Okay, Ikeda, calm down. Jesus Christ. I have to break into the sunlight. But this is showing how strong he is, and yet they were having trouble going on boat. This man could have just been riding everybody on this damn dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god. To be fair, Ikeda hasn't killed anybody yet, so he's still redeemable, you know. Well, the dragon does look cool, I'm not gonna lie. You win? Wow. He actually got through to Ikeda. I mean, I'm just curious what everybody else is gonna do. Shit, his dad might try to kill him like he did the other fool. Boy, Mitsuki is back. I mean, what is this? Was that a summon? He kind of, no like how he just did like a sigh of relief. He'll never admit it, but that was definitely a sigh of relief. God, it's always somebody. I mean, I understand he's mad, but don't worry, his dad's like, oh, don't worry, this rail can's still gonna go off. You know how much money we pay for this? Yeah, it's gotta go off now. Now, who's gonna stop this cannon from going off? The beginning of this war. Come on, Kaoki, you got it. Ooh, that boy came up in there with the quickness, too. Why? Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! This man Kawaki just slit this man's throat! Kawaki just come up in there and said that silly ass joke and killed him. Now, I do have, depending on how this episode ends right here, I do have a complaint. I do have one complaint, and it's kind of a nitpick. Not a nitpick, but it's like a debatable complaint. I'm going to say it in my review portion, so you might want to. Interesting. All they're missing is some sea salt ice cream, huh? Boy. Damn. Alright, let's see what this next episode looking like real quick. Okay, so a little aftermath, I guess it was about to pop off. What are they arguing about? A tricky assignment. Oh, they're back in Kona, huh? Okay. Alright, so interesting. I'm about to have an interesting take here because I have something to say about this ending, although I guess you can make the argument next episode is really the ending of this arc. But let me just start with what happened in the episode. So really, the heroes in this episode are Sarada and Kawaki. Like, these two are really the heroes of this episode. And I say that because, so Boruto ends up, you know, yeah, like the start of the end of last episode, you know, hey, I'm gonna sacrifice myself. If I die, then stop the war or whatever. So, you know, the pirates were like jumping them at first, right? And I will say that's probably like a nitpick of mine in this episode, the fact that, you know, they were literally beating the shit out of Boruto, but his face was so clean, y'all. Like, there was no scrape, no black eye, no blood. It was nothing. His face was so clean, and he just got jumped. Like, you can make the argument, I guess, it's raining, maybe the rock. No! It's like at least a bruise or something. I feel like if we saw that on Boruto's face, it would be more sad, because you're like, damn, he is getting his ass whooped right now. But his face is so clean, right? Then, you know, Ikuda's like, all right, we're gonna make you walk the plank, right? And at first, he was gonna have the boy push Boruto off, but he couldn't, I guess, bring himself to do it. You know, he was kind of nervous, shaking his hands. And Boruto, I like that he pushed his hands down. He was just like, you don't have to have any blood on your hands. And then Boruto just backed off, fell into the water. And, you know, it was kind of sad, you know, Sarada and Mitsuki, they were like trying to convince him not to do it. And when he did it, you know, Sarada's crying. I really thought Mitsuki was gonna cry. He was hurt. He was hurt though, especially like when he came back. But, you know, they were trying to force themselves not to do anything because, you know, he didn't want them to do anything. So, you know, they're holding back. And what made me mad was the fact that after this happened, you know, the pirates were like, you're not gonna try to get revenge on us? Look at them, they're so weak, they're not gonna do it. One of them threw a spear at Sarada. I'm like, no, you're attacking her now. It's not a provocation anymore, you're attacking her because she had a cut on her face. Even Mitsuki, he got mad. He would turn and say, I'm telling you, Mitsuki would have killed all of them fools. Mitsuki turned to say, no, I was like, oh shit, but he stopped himself. And you know, Ikuda was like, so you don't want revenge, you're not sad? And she's like, yeah, it's my chest is hurting. You know, we used to like play together all the time growing up. You know, he's like a brother to me, which is also a little strange just because of the manga and stuff right now. But regardless, you know, when she said that, I guess that kind of hit Ikuta a little more because, you know, he really cared for his sister. And so, you know, he's talking to Sarada more. Sarada eventually, I guess, gets through to Ikuta or whatever, and he jumps in the water and saves Boruto. It was clean, though, like the little dragon and everything, or whatever the hell that was, Final Fantasy, Esper, whatever the hell came out that water. And, you know, he was like, you win, Boruto, or whatever, and then he's like, you know. And then so they get on the boat, Sarada gives him a hug. Mitsuki just is like, don't you ever put me through that again. Like, Mitsuki, like, okay, guy. And, you know, with Kawaki, he was like, that fool. I was like, okay. I think he did like a little sigh of relief, but regardless, so they were good. There was one person that was a little iffy. Like, they're like, you mean all these people died and we're not gonna continue or whatever? And then, you know, Boruto's like, we gotta go move toward the future, you know? We gotta stop all this bullshit. And so he kind of got through. Everybody dropped their spears, but his Ikuta's dad was like, nah, man, rail cannon, let's get it. Kawaki came up in there with the quickness, put that blade to his neck. What the fuck did he say? He's like, I thought you were a pirate. I guess you don't know how to go with the tides. Stupid ass joke. But he ends up killing Ikuta's dad, which is crazy, and saves the goddamn day. Kawaki did it. And so that was pretty much it. Like, after that, you know, everybody's like kind of happy. Chojuro over here, I can't believe I doubted Boruto. I said he was naive. Wow, he really saved the day, right? Like, on some shit. Now, my complaint with this episode, and it's not even really a complaint, it's like a nitpick. Oh, and also too, I'm sorry. And then you had like Dinky and them come on the boat. And, you know, Buntan, she sheathed her blade, or put her blade down, or because, you know, she wanted to come for revenge too, but she put her blade down, which was nice to see. Now, my only complaint with this episode, and it's not really a complaint, because I feel like what I'm about to say is both a positive and a negative, depending on how you feel, because I feel like some people are going to feel this way, but this was like the first time an arc ended like this, I feel like. And I guess you could kind of say it's kind of like a reflection almost. Well, no. I was going to say kind of like the Pain arc, how it ended, where Naruto and Nagato talk about like their differences, their past and all of that. And by doing so, ended up stopping the war. Granted, they did have a big ass fight beforehand. You can see where I'm going with this. But like with here, there was no final fight. Like the last fight, honestly. Wait, let me think real quick. The last fight. God damn, was it Fugagashi? However you say his name? I don't know. I really think that was the last fight we had. Everything else, it was kind of just prepping for the war. Like, there was no final fight. Like, you could, like, I'm telling you, they were hyping up Ikuta. He came up out the water. You're like, holy shit, this guy's about to be the second coming of Jesus or whatever. And you're like, okay. And his dad seemed like he was going to fight somebody. But there was no ending fight in this arc. It was just prepping for the war, Boruto's Taku no Jutsu, and then like Sarada's Taku no Jutsu, and then Kawaki's like swift slice of the neck. That was it. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. This arc ended without there being like a final fight. And that's why I said it's kind of like a positive and a negative, because, you know, they were, like I said, I would love to have seen Ikuta or his dad fight somebody, like in like a serious like final fight. But then it also ending like this, it's like such a positive, because I was not expecting it to end like this. Like, it ended without any more bloodshed, with a minus his dad dying, but everybody else is good. So I'm kind of actually giving them props and hating this at the same time. Like, this is crazy. Oh, wow, I don't know like how to really feel about it. I gotta probably sit on this for a little bit, but I'm liking it because this kind of shows everybody they're the bigger man. He can just like, the fight is over. The war is over. We need to stop this, Boruto. We need to stop fighting, guys. Stop this war. Look into the future. And they did it. I'm at a loss for words how I feel about this. Like, this was so good and I'm upset at the same time. I don't know how to explain this to y'all, but I think overall I like it more than I hate it, because like I said, like every arc, there's a final fight. This is so different and the message is so good that I like it, and I think Kawaki's quick slits the throat, even though it wasn't really violent, there was no blood or nothing like that. It was still like out of nowhere also good, so yeah. But overall, I think this ending hit. I think this is good. Now, granted, I'm gonna wait till next episode, because next episode does seem like it's gonna be like the aftermath episode, just to see what's gonna happen to everybody. I'm assuming Ikeda's probably gonna be going to jail for a little while, like on some Sasuke shit. Like, they're not just gonna let some of this shit slide. Though, like I said, Ikeda hasn't killed anybody. He just was like leading or whatever. And you can make the argument maybe they'll let that slide because, he stopped the war or whatever and they listened to him. So maybe he'll get off scot-free or whatever, right? And it does look like Boruto and oh boy, they're probably about to go like their separate ways or something. I'm curious what is going to happen to her, because I really do like Boruto. So I hope she like ends up staying or something like that, right? And then it does look like Boruto and Kaoki are arguing about something, and they end up back in Konoha by the end, looks like. So we'll see what's gonna pop off there. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this ending. I'm very curious what y'all are gonna say in the comment section. Because like I said, I'm like kind of 50-50, but I said I think I like this a little bit more because you rarely see this happen. You rarely see the talk no jutsu actually happen with no fight. I can't tell you, the last fight was probably old boy's dad when he made the damn jellyfish. Literally, I'm thinking right now, and I don't really count those little quick things as fights, like when old boy got shot up and fell off the boat, or when his dad killed his son. Those aren't fights to me per se. Like not the one where old boy fell off the boat, but yeah, like I think that was literally the last fight, the jellyfish fight when whatchamacallit died. I'm like, oh my god. So this is crazy, y'all. This is literally crazy to me that it ended like this. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. But that's all, guys. Remember, for more Boruto live reaction / reviews, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. Hit the bell to get over when I drop my videos. Also follow your boy on Instagram, Twitter, the Facebook. Instagram, Twitter, the Discord, as well as to become a member of the channel. All that's in the description box below. If you like the video, guys, like the video, comment what your favorite part of the episode was. As always, guys, it's been your boy X and Neji, and we out. Deuces.